What's up, everybody? This is Casey Cox, and welcome back to The Rebuild. I want to have a quick talk today about investment, where we invest in our time, energy, and resources. But we have to be very mindful of where we invest in these things at. It's very important. Of course, it's cool. You gotta have fun, hang out, do things with your friends, go to the club, all that good stuff. It's cool. I'm not a prude. I'm not against none of that. As I said, I went out a couple of weeks ago for my birthday, had a good time. All that stuff is great, but we just have to be mindful that we don't invest too much time and energy and resources into things that are not going to be beneficial to us in the long run. People a lot of times get caught up in the superficial things of the world to do, the momentarily gratifying things to do, that as soon as these things are done, and that moment of gratification, it serves no purpose. It serves there's no redeeming value in it in the long run. But people focus so much time and energy into it, and it's just not good. So youth these days, youth always, and it's just not good. Again, I'm not trying to be some kind of prude that's about having fun or boring work. That's not what I'm about. I'm just trying to get people to think about wisely investing their time. Because I know a lot of people who's out here in rough ways right now. They're older, my age, because they put too much time into, as I said, a lot of that superficial stuff that don't really matter. Going out and partying and popping bottles in the club, and all that is cool. That's great, going out with your friends. That is great and cool. But as I said, a lot of that stuff has no redeeming value past the moment you're doing it. You get in the club, you're popping the bottles, you're doing your thing. As soon as the bottles is done, what does it mean? Nothing. It's where the resources come in. A lot of that stuff take money. So you out here putting a whole bunch of money into that, whether it's all the clothes you buying, I gotta get this label, I gotta get that belt, I gotta do whatever. I'm spending hundreds of dollars on overpriced bottles of liquor in the club. Makes no sense. And then after the fact, it means nothing. We need to make sure we're investing most of our time in, yourself, self-growth, learning, mastering yourself, self-love, making sure you're taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul, education as far as, going to school, again, learning and to expand yourself, to be able to take care of yourself. Because the main thing is, it's about foundation. You gotta make sure you're building up your foundation. There's a saying that youth is wasted on the young. And it's very valid, because what that basically means is that, again, as I said, young people get caught up in superficial things, and they don't do the work of actually building a foundation for the future. A lot of times they don't even experience life in a real way, because they're too busy caught up in this other superficial stuff. Too much social media, too much garbage. And I'm not trying to say social media is garbage, because I'm on it right now talking to you in this video, but I'm just saying there's a lot of superficial shit on social media that jams up the youth in their mind and stuff like that. So again, we gotta make sure we're focusing on, as I said, on self-growth, learning, mastering yourself, education, like I said, learning, expanding your mind, upgrading your own personal operating system is important. We do those things, and most importantly, I want to say nurturing relationships, whether it's romantic relationships with your spouse, your wife. You gotta nurture these things, because these are the things that benefit you in the long run. The love you have with your spouse, you get older, you get broken down, who's gonna be there for you? That person. But if you're too busy fracturing relationships over superficial stuff, because you're worried about, I gotta have my freedom to be in the clubs and all this other type of stuff, so I ain't got time for that shit. Then when you get older, you're gonna be old and alone, right? Gonna be fucked up, whether it's with your kids, nurture relationship with your children, because again, these would be some of the people that maybe down the line will be there for you when all these other people are not. People that was down to pop bars with you ain't there now. Whether it's, just regular family, nurture your relationships, or those real edifying friends, because again, you may have some good people that's down to party with you and pop bottles and get it cracking, but when real things go down in life, these people is not there. So you want to make sure you're nurturing your relationships with your real edifying people that's really going to be there for you, that you can really glean and learn things from, that'll hold you down when you really need it. So let's just be mindful of where we invest in, because it's very important. It's very, very important. So if this video has been helpful to you at all, then please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this with your family and friends. And as I always say, never ever stop building. And if you get broken down by life a little bit, it's okay, because you can always rebuild. Until next time, one love.